You know what makes me absolutely furious? When people have the audacity to call John Cena overrated. Overrated. The man has 100 premium live event victories. Let me say that again for the people in the back who clearly weren't paying attention. 100 wins. And yet, some of you still want to sit there behind your keyboards and tell me he was just handed everything. Really? Really? Drop a comment right now if you think Cena earned every single one of those wins, or if you're one of those haters who thinks WWE just gave him everything on a silver platter. I'll wait. Now, before we dive into this absolutely insane journey through Cena's 100 PLE victories, let me make something crystal clear. This isn't just about numbers. This is about legacy. This is about a man who showed up night after night, year after year, and delivered when it mattered most. Whether you loved him or hated him, and trust me, plenty of you hated him, you couldn't deny what he did inside that ring when the lights were brightest. Let's rewind to where it all began. John Cena's first premium live event win came at WrestleMania XX in 2004 when he defeated Big Show for the United States Championship. Think about that moment. A relatively young Cena, still finding his footing as a main event player, standing in Madison Square Garden, the biggest stage in wrestling, and capturing gold. That was win number 1. Little did we know, we were witnessing the beginning of something unprecedented. From there, Cena started building momentum. His rivalry with JBL gave us some incredible battles, including that brutal I Quit match at Judgment Day 2005, where Cena won the WWE Championship for the first time at APLE. This wasn't just another win, this was the moment Cena transformed from a promising star into the star. The company bet the house on him, and he delivered. But here's where it gets interesting, and here's where the haters always want to chime in. By 2006, Cena was racking up PLE wins at an alarming rate. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, the man was winning everywhere. Against Edge, against Triple H, against Shawn Michaels. Quick question for you, who do you think was Cena's toughest opponent during his rise? Drop that name in the comments. The really insane part? Cena wasn't just winning matches, he was winning in every conceivable stipulation. Falls Count Anywhere matches? Check. Last Man Standing? Absolutely. Steel Cage? Multiple times. Hell in a Cell? You better believe it. Tables, ladders, and chairs? Of course. I Quit matches? The man made grown men literally quit. Name me another wrestler in history who's been that versatile and that successful across every single match type. I'll save you the trouble, you can't. By the time we hit 2007, Cena had already accumulated dozens of PLE wins. His feuds with Umaga, Randy Orton, and Edge were producing classics. That Royal Rumble 2008 return? Chills. Absolute chills. Coming back from injury to win the Rumble and shock the world? That's not just a win, that's a moment etched in wrestling history forever. Now, let's talk about the Super Cena era because I know some of you are already typing angry comments about it. Yes, Cena won a lot between 2008 and 2014. Yes, there were moments where it seemed predictable. But you know what? The man was carrying the company on his back during one of the most challenging periods in WWE history. The competition from other promotions, the changing landscape of sports entertainment, the need for a consistent, reliable top star, Cena was all of that and more. His matches against Centimeter Punk at Money in the Bank 2011 and SummerSlam 2011 showed a different side of Cena. These weren't just wins, these were wars. The crowd was split, the tension was real, and Cena proved he could hang with the best pure wrestler of that generation. Even when he lost, because yes, Cena did lose sometimes, contrary to popular belief, he made his opponents look like absolute stars. Here's a fun exercise. Think about how many future Hall of Famers Cena defeated at premium live events. Edge, Batista, Randy Orton multiple times, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar. The list reads like a who's who of wrestling royalty. Each of those wins meant something. Each of those matches told a story. The 2015 United States Championship Open Challenge era deserves its own paragraph because this is where Cena reminded everyone why he's special. Night after night on Raw, and at several PLEs, Cena defended that US title against anyone and everyone. He elevated that championship. He gave younger stars opportunities. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cicero, these guys got featured matches with Cena, and some got PLE wins against him during this period. But Cena's overall record still grew because he was that dependable. Let me ask you this, and be honest in the comments, how many of Cena's 100 PLE wins can you actually remember? Not just the WrestleMania moments, but the random backlash or vengeance or no way out victories? That's the thing about longevity, some wins blend together, but the cumulative effect is staggering. The matches against AJ Styles in 2016 and 2017 proved something crucial. Cena could still go at the absolute highest level. These weren't nostalgia acts, these were legitimate 5-star classic matches. The Royal Rumble 2017 bout where Cena tied Ric Flair's record of 16 World Championships, that happened at APLE, and that was another W in his column. By the time we reached his part-time status, Cena had already cemented himself as arguably the greatest PLE performer of all time. His win percentage was ridiculous. His ability to perform in clutch moments was unmatched. Sure, other wrestlers have impressive records, but none combined longevity, consistency, and big match performance quite like Cena. What makes these 100 wins even more impressive is the era Cena dominated. This wasn't the territory days where champions rarely defended titles. This wasn't the early pay-per-view era with only 4 major shows a year. Cena was winning in an era of 12 to 15 PLEs annually, against the absolute best competition in the world, in front of increasingly sophisticated and critical audiences. Think about the pressure that comes with being the guy for over a decade. Every PLE, fans expected Cena to deliver. Every match, the spotlight was on him. 100 times, he walked to that ring knowing millions were watching, and 100 times, he got his hand raised. That's not luck, that's not politics, that's excellence. The haters will say WWE protected him. The haters will say he was overpushed. But answer me this, if it was so easy, why hasn't anyone else done it? Why hasn't anyone else racked up 100 PLE wins? It's been over a decade since Cena's peak, and no one's even close to his numbers. Roman Reigns, as dominant as he's been, isn't there yet. No one is. Here's what really gets me fired up. Cena's 100 PLE wins represent more than just personal achievement. They represent consistency in an industry where consistency is rare. They represent reliability in a business where injuries and burnout are common. They represent star power in an era where creating true stars became increasingly difficult. Every single one of those wins has a story. From the first United States Championship victory to his most recent PLE appearances, each win contributed to the larger narrative of who John Cena is and what he means to professional wrestling. Some were predictable, sure, but many were surprising, emotional, and absolutely necessary for the growth of WWE during the 2000s and 2010s. So let me bring this full circle. John Cena has 100 premium live event wins. That's not a knock against him, that's a testament to his greatness. That's proof that when WWE needed someone to carry the torch, Cena grabbed it with both hands and never let go. Whether you cheered him or booed him, you watched him. And more often than not, you watched him win when it mattered most. Now, here's my final question for all of you, and I want to see hundreds of comments on this. Out of 100 PLE wins, which one was the most important? Which single victory defined John Cena's career? Was it his first WWE Championship win? Was it tying Flair's record? Was it a WrestleMania moment? Drop your answer below, and make sure you're subscribed to Wrestling Zone 1 because we're just getting started with breaking down the legends of this business. Hit that like button if you respect what Cena accomplished, and share this video with anyone who still wants to disrespect his legacy. 100 wins doesn't happen by accident, people. 100 wins makes you a legend.